So before we proceed, a little bit about me. I'm currently in the final year of BTech at Jadavpur University. I have a GATE rank of 150 in 2020. I'm currently placed at a top pharmaceutical company. I have 4 months of research experience at IIT Kharagpur, and I also have a research paper which is under review. Hey guys, I'm back with another video today, and we'll be talking about, do you need coaching to crack GATE with a respectable rank? Okay, so let's discuss this. So this might get a little bit controversial, but I'll try to keep it as less controversial as possible. So basically, you see, both coaching and self-study have their own advantages. I will first highlight what are those advantages. Right. So I'll see. Basically, coaching will provide you a structured guidance because if this is the syllabus, it will follow it like they'll know which topic to teach first and which topic to teach later on. Right. So they have this structured planning. Right. So that is important, I feel. Okay. So that is an advantage. It helps you to make systematic notes. There is a particular pattern of first teaching a concept, then writing, then solving a question, and so on. So if you want to know more about how to make systematic notes for GATE, I have uploaded a Smart GATE video. Kindly search that in YouTube. I will link it in the description. Now, it will provide you an environment to study, which is also very important. An environment is very important where you will face competition among other students. You will see how they are preparing, and that will actually motivate you. So that is another factor. It will take less time to prepare. That is natural because they are giving you ready-made notes in the class. They are teaching you those concepts in a concise manner. So these are advantages. Doubt clearing is an advantage if you have an offline type of coaching. In online coaching, doubt clearing is actually not very effective, which I feel actually. This is my opinion that not all subjects are taught well in coaching. This is one thing that I have noticed. Expensive, definitely coaching is definitely quite expensive. It will take thousands of rupees. If you go for the offline, it is very expensive for the offline coaching. Now, coaching might actually waste your time if you have a good, grasp on your basics. Because if you already know your basics, you are basically studying the same thing again and again. It might waste your time, and you might, as well start solving problems and not attend coaching. And so that depends on your background basically. If you have a strong fundamental background, I don't think you should go for coaching because it might waste your time. Study materials might have errors. What happens is most of these study materials, they have a lot of wrong answers. They do have some good questions, but the answers are, many answers are actually wrong, which I found. Full self-study, So let's talk about the full-on self-study. So now, here also you have some advantages actually. Now here what you do, if you rely on books and suppose NPTEL lectures, you are actually learning from the pioneers and masters in that field, which is very important, which is going to give you a huge advantage because let me give you an example. Okay, this is specific to chemical engineering. This example basically, let's say you learn a particular topic from Professor K. Krishnaiah of CRE, who has taught the chemical reaction engineering course in NPTEL. Now, this person has like 35 years of experience, and his teaching skills are absolutely amazing. I do not think anybody can rival his teaching skills in that CRE domain in any coaching institute. So even other branch students might have such professors on NPTEL who are just amazing, and the type of the way they teach cannot be it is just amazing. So certain kinds of professors and pioneers are available on NPTEL and on various internet basically, and if you are learning directly from them, I think on certain subjects you will do better than those who are attending coaching. This is my opinion over here. Learn at your own pace. This is definitely important, because if they are teaching very fast because they are basically aiming to finish the syllabus, and in that finishing the syllabus is the aim, then they might as well skip some topics in the coaching institute. So in self study you will have the option to learn at your own pace, right? Multiple examples are there of toppers. I know a guy personally who has cracked gate in first attempt with an all India rank of 19. So there are multiple such examples, so you should never be discouraged by that. A third strategy would be hybrid strategy. This is what I call it. There is nothing, you will not find such a name on the internet or something. This is what I call it. This is a very interesting thing that has come up in the recent years. What is happening is that some coaching institutes are selling these individual topics separately for their online coaching. Suppose you want to just buy the engineering maths, suppose you want to buy just the chemical reaction engineering or mass transfer, you can buy just one topic. You don't have to buy the entire package. Just one topic. You are lacking on this topic, so you just buy that one subject and you do the rest by self-study. So this is one way of preparation that has come up, and some coaching institutes are offering this type of strategy. Again, I'm not going to endorse or name any of them, but you can always do your own search and look it up on the internet. Now, a very important question: can you do it by complete self-study? Yes, you can. Now, how do you do that? Crack gate with self-study. How do you do that? Now, an obvious thing is you have to put in more hours, because you are not going to get a ready-made material. That is like fast food almost. So you're not going to get anything like that. Okay, you have to put in more hours. That is the fact, and I have done that myself. So these notes that you have to make by yourself, I have already shown you how to make these notes. You have to make those smart notes by yourself. It will take some time, but it's worth it if you're making it by yourself. You'll learn a lot. So making smart notes, it will take some time because you're not going to get it prepared and all. And very important thing, never take notes from ready-made notes from any coaching your friend who is going to a coaching institute. Never do that, because a note, these notes, in the process of making notes you will learn a lot. If you are missing that process and you are reading someone else's note, so it will not be that effective. What I always suggest is make your own notes, highlight the areas where you are weak, because in notes your those areas will be highlighted in which your friend is weak, not you. Use as much free resources as possible on the there is a lot of free resources. I am providing free resources. There are other channels who are providing free resources on the internet, on YouTube. Use them as much as possible. Never limit yourself. See, planning, another point is planning. Now I've seen that students don't plan, and they are more focused on studying. They want to implement all the time. But let me tell you, planning is as important as implementation is for gate preparation. What happens is that you should always plan at least 7 days ahead of you. You should have a plan monthly also. Let me talk in detail. So what happens is, you should have an idea that, let's say there are 5 months from now, and you should know that what I'll do in the next, you should have a rough idea, not an exact idea. You should know that, okay, so by this month my plan is to start the mock tests, and I will be finishing the syllabus by 3 months, and then by the next 2 months I'll start giving the part tests, and then I'll give the full tests. You should have some kind of a strategy in your mind, and this is a rough idea, but you should also have a 7-day plan, which should be very specific. That I will finish this question from this book in the next 7 days. I will finish this topic and I'll start a next topic at the end of these 7 days. You should have a very specific 7-day plan and a vague 5-month, 5-6 month plan ahead of you. I think that is very important. You should know where you are going, basically. You have to create your own environment, which is very important. You should use your friend circle as much as possible. If they are preparing for GATE, it is very good. Try to get some good friends who are sincere and who are preparing for GATE. Send them questions, challenge them, let them challenge you. That is going to create a competitive environment which is going to motivate you. So it is very important. So if you are doing all this, it might take a bit more effort, but you can definitely crack GATE, and many people have done that. So it is absolutely possible. Now my opinion is that, see, I'll tell you my opinion. When I was in college, I don't want to badmouth or degrade anything, but in my college, around 25 to 30 students, they went for coaching, and only 2 to 3 of them, actually, this is a fact, actually turned up with a good rank from that coaching. So it is my opinion that no coaching can give you rank if you aren't willing to do self-study at home. Even the people who are going to coaching are actually doing a lot of self-study at home, and that is only going to give you rank. So whether you're doing full self-study or coaching plus self-study, it is it doesn't matter. Self-study is what matters at the end. Don't look for excuses like I am not able to do, I don't have a coaching, these people have coaching, they will do better. Don't have this kind of a mentality. Don't think that because there are no special secrets that are taught in coaching institutes. They are teaching the same thing that is available on NPTEL or available in books. Believe me, they are not at all teaching any shortcut or secrets at coaching institutes. Okay, so you can definitely do it by yourself, and all the best, and stay motivated. Self motivation is important for self study candidates. Thank you. I'll see you in another video. Like, share and subscribe.